Welcome to my channel, Solar Hypnotherapy and Tarot. Today I'm going to share with you a very, very powerful visualization technique. The most powerful technique, I believe, in the world. This can take you from poverty to riches if applied correctly and consistently. First, get yourself in a very, very comfortable position, in a place where you will not be disturbed. And when you are ready, ask that all three selves come into alignment. Your three selves represents the inner self, the outer self, and the higher self. Today we are going to be doing a rite called the Huna rite. Huna is a Hawaiian technique of prayer that the sacred kahunas applied and created magical feats for themselves and for their tribes. In Huna, they refer to the three selves as the dutifully, the subconscious or inner self, the conscious, uhani, the outer self, and the makua, the superconscious or higher self. Ask that all three selves come into alignment harmoniously to work together as a team to create your desire. Then command the inner self to gather in and store within you a mega surplus of mana. Mana is life force energy that has magical powers that can nourish, create, and sustain anything. It is within the air, the oxygen that you breathe in. To gather the mana, take in a deep, deep breath and imagine the air that is filling you up is liquid light. Breathe it in and imagine it filling you up from the toes and upward, slowly with each and every breath. It will fill you up more and more until you are completely filled with the liquid light overflowing. Begin now taking in your deep breaths. And as you breathe out, you are just breathing out. You are not letting the mana breathe out. It is still remaining stored within you. Imagining it filling you up from toes to ankles. From ankles to calves. From calves to knees. From knees to mid-thigh. From mid-thigh to lower torso. From the root chakra, lower torso, to the belly button. From the belly button to the center, below the chest, below the breastbone. From below the breastbone to the upper chest. And spreading from the upper chest throughout the shoulders and down into the arms, down into the elbows, down into the fingers, and rising upward through the neck to the base of the head, breathing in more deeply, the liquid light flowing from the base of the head to the top of the mouth, from the mouth to the third eye area, above the eyes and forehead. And from the third eye all the way up to the top of the head and overflowing, rising upward and overflowing like a gushing fountain, back down to the bottom of the feet. This mana energy does not dissipate. It only proceeds to fill up your auric shell, that protective shell that surrounds you, begins to fill up the auric shell from the bottom up, healing any holes, removing any negative attachments, and filling up the auric shell completely. Breathing in more deeply until the auric shell is completely filled, and you are completely filled with this mana, light, life force energy. Good. And when you are completely filled and your auric shell is completely filled with this light force energy, you are ready to begin to visualize your goal, what it is that is wanted. First, command the inner self or subconscious to sustain and hold this mana energy within you until you are ready to send it up along to your high self, along with a picture of what you are wanting. Now begin visualizing your goal. If your eyes are not already closed, close them and lift your chin slightly upward. Imagine your third eye opening wide, and from this third eye, mentally see a stage before you, a stage where you can play out any scene. That you want to manifest. Imagine that what it is you are manifesting has happened or is happening now. Do not imagine how it got to that point of manifestation. Just imagine it happening. Keep the scene short. And within the scene, imagine it clearly. Imagine the sounds involved or the smells involved. And if anyone plays a part in your scene, imagine them commenting to you on what's happening to you in a positive way. I will be quiet now as you imagine your goal manifesting in a perfect way for you. Once you have that clear scene imagined and you've felt it with all of your senses and you've charged it with your emotions, hold that picture and command the inner self, the subconscious, to clear the direct channel that connects the subconscious and the higher self, superconscious. This channel is called the Aka cord. It is an imaginary cord between your root chakra and the top of your head. Asking, commanding the subconscious to clear the direct channel Aka cord and release the picture along with all of the stored mana together along the Aka cord and upward to the high self. Imagine the picture engulfed in this liquid manna, rising upward, all the way up to the top of the head and above, about 5 fingers up past the top of the head, into a bluish white glowing sphere of light. This is your higher self. Imagine your scene and the manna flowing into this sphere of light until it is completely received. And once it is completely received, the sphere of light will glow more brilliantly and enlarge, and will begin to radiate a beautiful, soft mist around you. And you will feel this mist radiating around you. For some of you, it may feel cool. For others, it may feel warm and comforting. And once you feel the mist radiating around you, quietly or mentally say, "My prayer has taken flight. I let the rain of blessings descend upon me now. I am receiving my accomplished goal now." And just enjoy the feeling of the mist all around you and all the comfort that it offers. And when you are ready, thank the 3 selves for all of their cooperation, and ask your higher self, your superconscious, to continually protect and guide you throughout the day and every day onward, so that you feel safe and protected and secure. And that's all you need to do. Do this every day before you start your day or after your morning coffee. You can do this anytime you feel like. Do it until your goal manifests, or you no longer feel the desire or need to make the request. When you have this sense of trust and peace and letting go, you no longer crave or need it to manifest. That is when it will likely very soon appear in your physical reality. I promise you, this is the only prayer technique you will ever need. Blessings.